Hey everybody, Cody here at Venomous Wargaming, back here with Michael in a 2,000 point Age of Sigmar game with Legion of Azgorh against Fyreslayers. So it's Battle of the Stunties on the board that was laid out by a mad wall builder. You guys will see what I'm talking about in just a second if you guys didn't see the insane amount of walls and fences in the Flyover intro. So, this is the second video I've been able to record since I returned from North Carolina. As you guys can see, my voice is back. In the last video, my voice is just leaving because I was seriously getting sick with allergies and all sorts of fun stuff. So I was sick for like a solid week and a half. That was terrible. So my voice is finally back. In case you guys couldn't really hear me in the last video, or you guys just didn't watch that video, I'm obviously wearing the new Venomous Wargaming t-shirts that are for sale on our Redbubble little merchandising shop link. That's going to be in the video description below. Also in the video description below is going to be a link to Goldmine Games Facebook page where you guys can see where we're recording today. If you want to come out here and pay Mike a visit and pay him literally for all sorts of fun models, whether you want to do D&D, Warhammer, the new Star Wars Legion stuff, anything like that. It is amazing out here. And be sure to go down in the video description below, check out the link to our Facebook page if you guys want to see what we're up to, as well as the link to our Patreon page to financially support us, like Michael here and Dr. B, and James Gregory, who are now our $15 patrons, and everybody else on there that are our patrons. Thank you guys. Can't do it without you guys. So that's pretty much it. So like I said, Legion of Azgorh versus Fyreslayers. So I brought the same list I did against David's Seraphon and his Croaknado, because I'm really losing faith in this army and I really want to have a good game with them without getting the floor mopped with them. So yeah, we're going to jump right into it. So like I said, 2,000 points, and we'll see you guys in just a second. Alright everybody, so here we are, 2,000 points of Fyreslayers. This actually comes out to 1,950 points on the button. So to explain what all I got going on, the Legion abilities and all that fun stuff, is obviously I'm running Fyreslayers. So for my general, I have a Rune Sun on Magmadroth. He's carrying Wormslayer Javelins. And his command trait for this battle is going to be Exemplar of the Ancestors. So all Fyreslayer units within 12 inches of the general do not have to take battle shock test. And I do not have any battalions in this army list. So his one artifact is going to go ahead and be the Obsidian Coronet. So you get to add 6 inches to any command abilities used by that model in the hero phase. So that is it for my general. So the rest of the leaders I have in the army is 2 Auric Runesmiters. One is over here. Another one is off the table currently with a 20-man unit of Auric Hearthguard that are in the magma tunneling with him. Those are the shooty boys. Other leaders, I have a Grimwrath Berserker over here in the corner. And I have a Battlesmith over here in the middle of things, so to say. So, and then obviously, from a battle line, I have the infamous 3 30-man unit of Volkite Berserkers. So, 2 of them have picks and shields. This unit has picks and shields, as is that one. This one has twin hand axes for that cool Fyreslayer pleasure of axing people some questions. So, like I said, that's battle line. The other is obviously the 20-man unit of Auric Hearthguard. They are right here. And that is it. So the mission is, what is the mission called again? Totally forgot. But it's the weird serpentine-looking deployment zone. And we have 4 objectives on the board. So I got one here that is this little monolith-looking thing. We have another one that's the brick over there in Michael's deployment zone. Another half monolith looking brick in Michael's deployment zone right there, and then this brick right here in my deployment zone.
It's Total Conquest.
Total Conquest is the name of the mission, guys. So how you claim an objective is you have 20 or more models on that objective to claim it. Failing that, you just need to have models on the objective to claim it, and your opponent doesn't have any. And you control that objective for the rest of the game, even after you move away from it. So it's pretty interesting. The only thing I do not like about this mission is the very strange deployment zone, which literally comes from my half of the board, goes like that, a literal snake. So we're going to jump over to Michael, and he's going to explain his army. Here's Michael's 2,000 points Legion of Azgorh. He's going to guide you through it all.
So first we have a 20-man blob of Ironsworn, and then 10 Fireglaves, and then back here's 10 more Fireglaves. That guy I'm using as a Demon Smith for right now. And then I have 10 Vestigores to use up points. Then I have my Castellan right there. He is my general, and he is the Dark Avenger trait and Chaos Talisman artifact. And then 20 more Ironsworn, a Battle Standard Bearer, an Iron Demon, another Demon Smith, Magma Cannon, 2 units of 10 Fireglaves, and then 2 units of 3 Fireborn, the Cody Fireborn.
They're obvious conversions. Well, more like proxies, because Michael doesn't have those models.
And they're expensive, and I don't know how much well they'll do.
Exactly. So, Michael's also trying them out, so to say. So, like I said earlier, guys, I'm really hoping that the Fyreslayers do well this time. I know I kind of played them like hot garbage last time, so I've kind of brushed up my tactics a little bit. So we're going to come straight into this swinging. So I finished deploying first. No battalions between either of us. No real special shenanigans in this mission that we need to explain other than what I already said. And that's it. So I know as much as I hate getting double turned, I'm going to take the first turn because I really want to run forward and deal as much carnage as I can. So we will go straight into Fyreslayers turn 1, and I will see you guys in my hero phase. Alright guys, welcome to turn 1 hero phase for the Fyreslayers. I'm going to go ahead and pop a rune. So I'm going to pop the rune of Relentless Zeal, which adds 4 inches to my move characteristic for this turn only. I'm going to roll a d6. On the roll of 6 it becomes enhanced. No. Unfortunately not on a 5 or more. I think there's a battalion for that, but I did not take it. So I'm only getting +4 to my move rolls. Not my rolls, my move characteristic. You know, you guys know what I meant. So in my hero phase also, now without having to roll for anything, I'm going to go ahead and use my command ability, my Auric Rune Sun, that everybody, he has Obsidian Cornet, so +6 inches to his command ability range. Basically all my models on the board except for the Grimwrath Berserker, because he's all the way over here, is going to be able to roll 3 dice when they charge and discard the lowest. Obviously with musicians in each of the units of Volkites, they'll be able to re-roll charge rolls. You can see a little bit of synergy there. So that's that for him. Actually, he's also going to pick a unit within line of sight and add... what is a bravery on the Firesworn or Fireborn, whatever?
I'm guessing 10 because they're demons, but I'm going to double check.
Oh.
Real quick.
I'm actually going to go ahead and...
Nope, they're 6. They're not demons enough, I guess.
Okay, then he's just going to go ahead and look at that closest unit to him, the 3-man. Well, obviously 3-man. He's going to look at them and point at them and insult them. Chaos sucks, and they are at... They add +1, or they add 1 to the roll on their battle shock test. And I think he gets to re-roll hit rolls of 1 against you in the combat phase, I'm pretty sure. I'll look up the rules when it matters, guys. He's probably not going to do anything against them anyway, so that's just there to be there. So, in the hero phase also, the Battlesmith is going to raise the icon of Grimnir. Everybody within 8 inches is going to re-roll armor saves. And that is that for the hero phase. So we're going to go straight into movement. And we'll see you guys in just a second. Alright everybody, into the movement phase on turn 1 for Fyreslayers. So one thing I forgot in my hero phase, my Rune Smiter is going to go ahead and runically empower this unit of picks and shields. So yeah. And they are going to go ahead and hold this objective. They got a 10-inch charge ahead of them to get into combat up ahead. The Grimwrath moved up, he'll have a 9-inch charge to get into combat. These guys here with dual hand axes have just kind of meandered around. They're too far from anything to really charge, so they're just going to hang out. Battlesmith moved up recklessly because I don't really care if he dies, because they can still do some things. They're there to kind of hold the objective, just kind of play the ball game in the middle. These Volkite Berserkers have moved up over there. The Rune Sun on his Magmadroth is in the Magmadroth pin, and that is really it. I chose to hold the 20-man unit of Auric Hearthguard with their Rune Smiter in the Magma Tunnel for turn 1. I'm nervous that if I get double turned, they'll definitely get wiped. Michael would definitely love to wipe them because it's like 400 points dead if they get wiped. And I'd rather like to have more than one shooting phase with them. And that's pretty much it. Also, I forgot to really say in the intro anything more, but if you guys go to the Redbubble link in the video description below, be sure to check out our merchandise store. You can get hoodies, pullovers, sweaters, t-shirts, all that jazz. So there you go. Some of them are available in 16 different colors, and there's like 43 different items, whether you want mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. Yeah. Anyways, back to the video. So that is it for movement. That is it for shooting. I am out of range of everything. So we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes of Fyreslayers, and we're going to charge. So we're going to start things off with the Grimwrath Berserker. So he's going to roll 2 dice. Failed. So that's fine. And the Volkite Berserkers here, though, are going to be able to roll 3 dice and discard the lowest and re-roll these. I don't know if I said his name right, but that's the Grimwrath Berserker. So here we go, Volkites. Rolling 3 dice, discarding the lowest, and re-rolling. Didn't need it, so they got a 10, which is exactly what they needed. So that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and move them in real quick. Unit is ending up like this in the charge phase. So we're going to go ahead and throw their bladed sling shields. I already selected this unit right here to take it. So they FAQ'd it with Volkite Berserkers, in case you guys didn't know. So bladed sling shields affect an enemy unit within 8 inches. I have to pick a unit to throw them at, instead of getting my unit within a ½ inch of an enemy, and then I can throw everybody shields. So if that were still the case, that would mean I could throw 30 shields into either of those units. Well, really just that one on the left, because I'm just outside of ½ inch of the one on the right. But with it being 8 inches, I can only get 26 guys in. So here we go. 26 dice are going at that second unit right there on the right. And on 6s, it's mortal wound. So bladed sling shields are causing 4. Yep. So 4 more wounds. Alright, so there went one of those boys, and that is it for them. So I'm going to go over to the other Volkites, see if I can charge them. Alright guys, so over here, charge phase of these Volkites, they need an 11-inch charge against that unit of, what do you call it? Ironsworn. Okay, so 3 dice, discarding the lowest, and re-rolling one of these with the Musician. Not re-roll all failed charge rolls. So double checked. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just re-roll the 3. Nope, so that's a fail on 10. So that is that. Nobody else can make a charge. So that's it. So we're just going to go ahead and do the Volkite unit. I'm going to go ahead and pile them in real quick. Guys, piled in like so. Going to start things off with the unit's Carl, who is right there. He's going to go into that 2-man unit. So 4s and 4s to wound. 2 hits, 4s to wound. 1 wound, but re-rolling because of runic empowerment. 2 wounds at rend 1.
Rend 1, so they have 5 up save, goes to 6 up.
Okay, so 2 damage. So that's it for the Carl, and oops, don't add that to that pile. 8 attacks from the regular guys. 4s and 4s. Perfectly statistical. And then 4s to wound with a reroll from runic empowerment. 2 wounds, rend 1.
So 6 up again. Nope.
2 more. So that kills that guy. Okay, and then 10 attacks in total from 5 Volkites into the 3 Fireborn. 4s. Alright. Below average, that's fine. 4s to wound with re-rolls. 2 at rend 1. Okay, so just 1 damage each. And that's that. So back over to you.
Yep, I'll go ahead and attack with the 1 guy left.
Okay.
He has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And then he is wounding on 4s. So that's 3 wounds, no rend, but D3 damage.
Alright, so 5 up armor saves. Saving none.
That's
Battlesmith's way too far
3,
away.
6, 8 damage.
Ooh, okay, so you're going to repay that a little bit. So 8, 4 up to ignore. Ow, that hurt bad. Alright, so that is 6 Berserkers dead. I'm going to go ahead and remove them. And the second unit here of Fireborn are going into the Volkites again.
Yep. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Rolling 2 of those.
Nope, there's another one.
Or 3 for 2 more hits.
And then wounding on 4s. So that's 3.
Alright, so 3 5-up armor saves. Save 2.
So D3 damage. 2.
2 4-ups to ignore. Ignored both. There we go. That's more like it. And that is it.
And then at the end of the combat phase, you take a mortal wound from each of the units.
So just 2 mortal wounds?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So 2 4-ups to ignore. 2 more Berserkers go down, so we'll just remove these bros. And that is 8 dead. So that's it. Battle shock.
So he lost 2,
and then you add
is -1.
Yeah,
so
pretty much
effectively bravery 5. That's
cocked.
So
doesn't even matter. Okay, and they obviously didn't lose anybody. So I lost 8 guys. So 8 plus. Ouch. So 8 plus 4 is 12, and I have more than 20. So that makes them bravery 9, so 3 guys are going to run. Because they're definitely not within 12 of the Rune Sun, because he's all the way over here. So 3 guys are going to run, and that's going to be it. So we're just going to peel these guys away. They are ironically almost all in the same pose. I did not even notice that until I pulled them. So that is it for turn 1. So for victory points, is it at the end of the turn?
Yep, end of the turn.
Okay. Oops, I didn't know that, so I totally moved away from the objectives. But, is it 6 inches or 3 inches?
6.
6. Let me actually measure and let me report actual facts to you guys. Alright guys, so I control 2 of the objectives. The one all the way over there and the one with the magma drops over there, just because the magma drops base is massive. So I actually just outside of 6 of the objective that I spawned closest to. So, oh well, that's fine. So I get 2 points at the end of my turn, and that is it. No units have been destroyed yet, so we're going to go straight over into Legion of Azgorh turn 1. Alright, here we are at hero phase on turn 1 for Legion of Azgorh. Michael's going to guide you guys through everything.
So first, my Castellan is going to put Inspiring Presence on these guys.
Yep.
And then my Demon Smith right there is going to cast Arcane Shield on him.
Mystic Shield. But
oh yeah. And
fails. Well, that's good, because I can't deny magic at all.
And this one is going to cast Ash Storm on the Berserkers behind the building as a 20-inch range.
I don't like the sound of that spell.
Goes on a 6.
Yes.
Goes off. So they subtract 2 from their run rolls and hit rolls for missile weapons.
Oh man, they're gonna be hitting you on 6s with their axe throws.
And it's a 2 minimum run one, so you can't have a negative run.
Oh, well that's good. That'd actually be kind of funny if you could. So, yeah, you have to move backwards an inch. Okay, so is that it for your hero phase?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna let Michael move his armored dwarves towards my naked dwarves, and we'll be right back. In the movement phase, so here's what the board is looking like. Pretty much all the armored stunties and the goat boys have moved up.
Yep.
So, really most notable is Vestigors can run and charge, which I completely forgot about, and I love Beastmen, so I feel shunned for that. So they're coming for the Icon of Grimnir, and they hate everything that carries an icon. So this is going to be a match made in heaven for that.
The only thing that they can hate in your army.
Yep. And that is pretty much it for important moves. Everything else is just slogging forward, so to say. So, in the shooting phase now, this is where things get a little hairy.
So...
No, that was not a beer joke, I'm sorry.
I'm going to start with the Iron Demon into the Berserkers, because they're the only thing within range.
Okay.
And I'm going to do more power, so I roll 2d6, and if it's, and add how many wounds this is taking.
Okay.
If it's 12 or more, I take D3 mortal wounds. If it's under that, I double my shots.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
less. So I get 46 shots.
Ow. Okay, so thankfully that was a lot lower than anticipated.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 12 shots.
And now it's normally hitting on 4s.
But
since my general has the Dark Avenger trait, everyone within 10 inches of him gets +1 to hit against order.
Oh, I just had to be order today.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. That's it.
But there was a 1 in there.
There is?
Yeah. Right.
No.
Right there. There you go. So.
And wounding on 3s.
Oh wow, that was
And
a
that's
barbaric roll.
So 4 at -2 rend.
Oh, no save.
So 1 damage each.
Okay, so 4 ups to ignore. Oh man, so 3 guys die. Oof, that sucks. Okay, let me go full. Units are shooting their magma carbines.
Pyrlock Fireglaves.
I was totally wrong. So Fireslayers into the Volkites there.
I'm gonna start with this weirdly shaped unit. So they're hitting on 4s.
Yep. So hit
4
with 4.
Wounding on 4s and 6s to wound have damage of 2 instead of 1.
No 6s.
Nope. So 2 at -1 rend.
So 2 6-up armor saves. Saving none.
1 damage each.
5 ups to ignore, not 4 ups. So 1 ignored, 1 dies. So that is 4 casualties.
The second unit. Yep. 4s. That's better.
Yeah, better than last time at least.
And wounding on 4s. That's 4 at -1. Oh, wait, 2 of them have 2 damage.
Okay, so the 2 at 2 damage are 6 ups. That didn't matter, and then 2 other ones. That didn't matter either. So that is
6 total.
6. 6, 5 ups to ignore. Ha! So failed all of them but 1, so 5 more Volkites. Michael's doing the magma cannon over here to the middle of the board and hitting this Volkite Berserker unit.
Yep. And since there are 10 or more models, I get to roll 2 dice and pick the highest. And on a 3-up, they do that many mortal wounds.
Cool.
So it's 3 mortal wounds.
4 ups to ignore. Ignored all but ignored 1 actually. So 2 die. This Fireslayers are going right here into these Volkite Berserkers.
So they're hitting on 4s.
Wow, that was a pretty good roll.
Yep, winning on 4s. I need those 6s again.
For 1 6?
Yeah, 1 6 and 4 normal.
Alright, so the 6 on a 4. I'm
Minus
safe
1,
because
right?
I didn't. Oh, never mind. So that is at least 2, and then how many other ones?
4 regular at -1.
So 4 5-up saves because they did not charge. So 1 passed. So that is 5 4 ups to ignore. Failed all, so 5 dwarves. That is it for the shooting phase. So only lost 5 berserkers here, lost 2 in the middle unit, and lost a boatload in that unit. So that's it for shooting, like I said. So Michael's going to start charging. Where do you want to start?
So the Vestigors are going to get charged. They're going 10.
10, yeah, they're definitely going to make it. You needed a 7.
Yep.
So Michael's going to go ahead and push them in, and they get a +1 to their pile in whenever that time comes. Wars ending up like that. Michael's going to charge these guys, so you need a...
Looks like 8 or 9.
Okay.
And I get... Nope.
Nope. Anybody else?
Nope, that's it for charging.
Okay, so you want to do Vestigors real quick.
I'm going to go with them first because I don't think you can threaten my Vestigors.
You're probably right. And I just looked at that in my war scroll. So we're going to go over there. 3 Fireborn going into Volkite Berserkers.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if we said it, but they have a 3-inch range.
Yeah.
So the
just so you guys
back can attack. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, which there are none. Wounding on 4s. That's 7 wounds, no rend.
Alright, so now I get a 4-up armor save because I did not charge. Or actually, No, I did charge the last turn, so it doesn't. Oh, it didn't matter anyways. It counts for a full turn. At least I think it does. So
go through. D3 damage. So 3.
Oh wow. So 3. There is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Yeah. So 5 up. Nope. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so 3 guys die, so we're just gonna remove them, and that is that. So, alright, guys. Over here, the Battlesmith is gonna swing into the Vestigores. So 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. 1 hit, 1 wound, rend 1.
So 5 up save from before. Nope.
So 1 damage. So 1 Vestigore gets smacked, and that is that. So Vestigores.
Oh.
Or you want to just do
Fireborn? Okay. Fireborn before he gets murdered. So 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
And then 4s. So 3.
So 3 5-up saves. Save 1.
And that does 4 damage.
Alright, so that 1 Fireborn's proven to be much better than his 3 compatriots there. So 4 5-ups. Ignored 1, so 3 more Volkites die. Right, back over here, the Volkite Berserkers are going to go into the respective Fireborn units. So the Carl going into the 1 Fireborn hits on 4s, wounds on 4s with a reroll. Okay, so 1 at rend 1.
So 6 up save. Nope.
2 damage. So he goes down to 2 wounds. And then 6 attacks from the other Volkites into that unit there. So 4s. And 4s to wound with rerolls. Okay, so 4 at rend 1.
So 6s.
Save 1, so 3 wounds down.
1
guy dies, and 1 guy takes a wound. So that is that. We're going to go over Vestigores. We'll go to Vestigores, going into the Battlesmith.
Yep, since he has a totem and they hate him, they're hitting on 3s.
Ouch. That really sucks for me. That's a lot of hits.
And they're wounding on 3s.
That's 8?
Yeah, 8 at -1.
So 8 5-up armor saves. He dead. He's 7, yeah, and he only has 5. So that is it. No Volkites are within 5 inches to get really angry that the icon died, so that is it. And that's it for the turn.
The Battle Shock, the Fireborn that lost 1?
Yep. I'd call it cocked.
Okay. Yep. Nope, didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
1 guy runs away.
Alright, so, well, that's nice, I guess. And, yeah, the 4 Volkites that are left in that unit roll A and they run away. And so that is it for over here, guys. All those Volkites ran away. So, now we roll off to see who goes into turn 2. 4 or 2. Okay. I will not allow you to double turn me. That did not feel very good, losing 30 Volkites. So, yeah, we're going to go straight into turn 2 for Fyreslayers, and I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, turn 2 for Fyreslayers, Hero Phase, Command Ability. This is going to affect everybody on the board except for the Grimwrath Berserker, all the way over there in the corner. And that allows everybody to roll 3 dice when they charge, discard the lowest. He is going to use his special ability to go ahead and point at the... No, he's going to point at that big blob of dwarves over there in plate armor and insult them by saying they're not the real dwarves here. They're not real dwarves at all. They're not real Dawi. And, yeah. So they add +1 to their Battle Shock test. And blah, blah, blah. He can reroll hit rolls of 1 against them. That's not going to matter because they're not going to go after him. This Rune Smiter is going to runically empower this unit of Volkite Berserkers. And that is it for the hero phase. Actually, let me pop a rune. I totally forgot. Okay, guys, I'm going to activate the Rune of Farsight. So, on a 6, it becomes empowered. No. So add 8 inches to the attacks made by, or with fire steel throwing axes by friendly Fyreslayer units. Cool. So that is it for the hero phase. We're going to go ahead and move, and I'll be with you guys in the shooting phase. Alright guys, so that's the end of the movement phase. So this is what the board is starting to look like. So, in my movement phase, I had the Grimwrath Berserker move up to take on the Fireborn. The 20-man unit of Arc Hearthguard popped out of the magma tunnel here with their Rune Smiter. That Rune Smiter moved up with his unit of Volkite Berserkers to help support them. The Rune Sun moved out of his Magmadroth pen to take on the Bestigors. The big unit of Volkites over there that took a few casualties are moving up on that objective to contest it from those Iron Guard and take them on in close combat. So that is it. So we're going straight into shooting phase. So to start things off, I'm going to start off with the Auric Hearthguard. So 2 of them are going to shoot into the Fireborn here that's wounded. So they hit on 3s. That is 1 miss, and hit on, or wound on 4s. That is 1 wound at Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 6 up save. Nope.
Alright.
Is it 1 damage?
Yeah. And the rest of them, 18 of them, are going to shoot into the Iron Guard there in front of the
Iron Demon?
That thing. Okay, I'm going to split these in half. My hands are too small, so here we go. So the first roundabout half hitting on 4s, or 3s. Alright, so that missed. And the rest of them hitting on 3s. Wow, that was pretty bad. Okay, and these wounding on 4s. That was really bad. That's fine though. That is not fine. Never mind. That is garbage. Wow.
5?
5. Yeah, I Rend 1.
So their 4 up goes to a 5 up, but they get to re-roll armor saves of 1 against shooting. So
3 die. Not bad. Okay, and that's it for them. Going over to the Grimwrath, he's going to go ahead and throw his Fire Steel Throwing Axe at the Wounded Fireborn. So hitting on a 3. Hits. Wounds on a 4. Wounds. No rend.
Okay, so they have a roll where against no rend they get +2 their armor save. So he has a 3 up now. And saved.
Okay, so that is it over here. Let me go ahead and double check the range on these guys because it has +8, so let me measure it. Right, guys. Moving over to the Auric Rune Sun on Magmadroth. The Magmadroth itself is going to use its Roaring Firestorm on the
Bestigors?
Yeah. And the Auric Rune Sun himself is going to throw a Throwing Axe and a Javelin into them as well. So, the Roaring Firestorm, it cannot roll below a 9 on a d6, so they're going to take d6 mortal wounds from being within 5 inches. That's if I got it. For 4. So 4 Bestigors go down, and then the Javelin is 3s and 3s. Rend of 1.
So 5 up save. Saved.
Okay. And then his Throwing Axe is a 3. Hits and wounds on 4. Does not wound. That is it for the Rune Sun. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the big unit of Volkites. So I'm going to go ahead and do... How many guys did I lose? 2? Alright, so 8 of them are going to throw their Throwing Axes into the
Iron Sworn?
Iron Sworn up there that took a couple guys... took a couple casualties from the guys that popped out of the magma tunnel. So hitting on 4s? Or 6s because of your spell. That actually all missed. Okay, so, and then the rest of them, there's 28, are going to throw Throwing Axes into those guys. So I have 8 here, so we're just going to do them in a couple increments. So that's 28, so we're going to go ahead and do 14 here, so 6s. For 5, and these wounds on 4s. For 2, and then re-rolling these again. 6s and 4s. Pretty good. And 4s for 2 more.
4 total.
Yep, no rend.
4 saves.
Hey, I got one. Okay. And that is that for that Volkite unit. Next up, the Rune Smiter here is going to hurl a throwing axe at them as well. Actually, no. He's going to throw it at the
Fireborn?
Fireborn, yeah, the wounded one. So that hits on a 3. Need a 4 to wound. Okay, that wounds.
No rend, right?
No rend, though.
So 3-up save. Save.
Okay. Same thing with that Rune Smiter. Other one, that is. Nope, he missed. So you threw, shot, through. Those guys need to throw. Let me go measure that out. These Volkite Berserkers are going to throw 10 throwing axes over here into the Fireglaves, and 15 into the Iron Guard right there. So here we go. 10 first on 4s. That was a lot of hits. Wow. 8 hits, wounds on 4s. There's 4 wounds, no rend.
So 4 of re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
From shooting. So 2.
Okay. And then 15 throwing axes into the Iron Guard. No, that was into the Fireglaves, yeah. And then 15 into the Iron Guard. So that was a lot worse. Wow. And 6 hits for 4s to wound. For only 3. Sorry, I can count.
So 4-ups, re-rolling 1s. Save.
Okay. Expected as much, but might as well try. So that is it for shooting. I'm going to go straight into the charge phase now. So first things first, the Grimwrath Berserker is finally going to charge. So he's going to go 8. So he's definitely just going to go like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge with my Volkite Berserkers here. So rolling 3d6, re-rolling one of these, and discarding the lowest. Okay, I'm going to definitely re-roll a 1. For a 4, discarding this one. So 7. I don't know if that even makes it. 9? Okay. So that fails. And the Rune Sun here is going to charge. Well, 3d6. He goes 9, so he's going right into the Besticores. So, oh, his tail's snagged. So he's literally just going to go boop right there. And then the Volkite Berserkers all the way in the corner, they're going to go 3d6. Rerolling this one. And discarding it anyways, so 6.
Yeah, that's funny.
So they go fine, and I'm going to move them in and do their shields. Guys, so Volkite Berserkers ending the charge like this. They're going to throw 25 bladed sling shields into the Iron Guard here. So on 6s, they suffer a mortal wound.
1.
For 2. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, so that is that for the Volkites. I am going to go ahead and start combat with... What do these guys fight like again?
They hit on 3s, wound on 4s, 1 rend, 1 damage.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do the Grimwrath then. Alright guys, so the Grimwrath now, 4 attacks, 3s and 3s into this Fireborn. Hitting twice, wounding on 3s. For 1 at rend 1.
So 6-up save? Nope.
D3 damage. For 1. So that is that. That was not worth it at all. Wow. Of course, he makes it into combat for the first time ever for me. Deals 1 damage. Go figure. That's what I get for wanting it so bad. So Michael's, I'm guessing, going to do the Iron Guard.
Yep.
Okay, we'll go over there.
So there's 18 of them. So they have 19 attacks because the unit leader gets an extra attack. They're hitting on 3s. Now they're wounding on 4s. Six at -1 rend.
Here we go. So 6-up save. Save 1. And 5 4-ups to ignore. Ignored 3, so 2 die. Boop boop. Oh.
That's it.
Okay, I expected more for some reason.
They just have one attack each.
Okay, wow. Wow, okay, we're gonna go ahead and do the Magmadroth real quick. Alright guys, so the horns and claws from the Magmadroth into the 4 Bestigors there. So 4s to hit, 6 attacks. 1 hit. 1 wound, rend 1.
5 up save.
2 damage. Awesome sauce. Totally forgot that I runic empowered that unit of Volkite Berserkers when I did their throwing axes. Oh well, it really didn't matter that much anyways. So I know the internet's gonna hate me for that, but that's fine, guys. I love it when you guys hate me. Still attention regardless. So he's gonna swing with his Wormslayer Javelin into them, so hits on a 3, wounds on a 4. 1 wound at I believe it's rend 1. Didn't matter anyways. So that is that. Yeah, I know it's pretty lackluster with the Rinse on Magmadroth. But yeah, so who do you want to go with? Bestigors or Fireborn?
Yeah, I'll go with the Bestigors.
Okay.
Back at them. So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Unless you're hiding a totem somewhere.
Nope.
So, and then wounding on 3s. So 2 at -1.
5 up save. Save 1.
1 damage.
Yep, so he goes down to 11 wounds remaining. 10 or 11. Pretty sure it's 11. Pretty sure Magmadroths have 12. I don't like to check things on camera because it distracts me and all that stuff. Anything else?
No, other than the Fireborn.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go ahead and roll.
Drop dice.
I'll go ahead and roll both of them since
Yeah,
you don't have
go ahead.
anybody left. So hitting on.
No, it wouldn't matter.
But
Yeah.
they're way up there. So 3s rerolling 1s.
Mm-hmm.
And now 4s. So that's 2.
2.
At no rend.
4 up save. Save 1.
D3 damage. That's 3.
Alright, so I have 2 enemy units within 3 inches of me, so I have +2 to my roll. So I need a 4 to ignore these 3. Ignores 1, so takes 2, and I believe he goes down to 3 wounds remaining. Next up, kind of forgot here, at the end of the combat phase, the Grimwrath Berserker is going to take 2 mortal wounds from the Fireborn, so once again, 2 more 4-up saves to ignore. Ignore both. Okay, cool. And he's down to 4 wounds remaining anyways. So, back over here to the rest of the combat phase, just to do that to get that out of the way. The Volkites are going to pile and go. Volkite Berserkers with picks going into the Iron Guard here, so the Carl is going to go first, hitting on 4s. He hits once, wounds on 4. He wounds, rend of 1.
So 5 up save. Save.
Okay. Now the rest of the Volkites that are able to go are going to go with a drop dice. So 4s. And needing 4s. That was it. And forced wound. So that was also a wound. So 4 at rend 1.
So 5 ups.
So failing 3. So 3 die, yep. And that's that over here. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So Battle Shock. I'm gonna be okay here, losing only 2 guys.
They are running because they lost 7 and their bravery 6.
Okay. So that's it for those Bestigors. They're gone.
You know. These guys, there's more than 10, so their bravery 7.
Okay.
And they lost 5. So
You're
they're
fine.
good. These guys lost 3 and their bravery 7 and 8 because of the banner.
And then add 1 to this roll. It doesn't matter.
I guess they lost 2.
Yep.
And their bravery 6.
Nope. Wow, you like rolling 1s and 2s in your Battle Shock. Okay.
It's time to roll them.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is it. So without further ado, we're gonna go into scoring objectives. So Michael has 1 point from last turn. I'm gonna get this point. I'm gonna remain with that point, and I'm gonna get that point now because I purposely put my RX within 6 inches of it. So that's +3 to my score, so it's 5-1 right now in favor of me. And we're gonna go straight into the not so cool dwarves, turn 2. Guys, hero phase, turn 2 from Michael's Legion of Azgorh.
Yeah, so he's gonna plant his banner. My Castellan's gonna put Inspiring Presence on those guys way over there.
Okay, so on these guys right here.
Yep. This Demon Smith is gonna cast Ash Storm on your Hearthguard.
Okay.
It goes off. It doesn't go off.
Again, God.
Oh no, it went off last time. It's Mystic
Oh,
Shield.
yeah.
And so this one is gonna try to Mystic Shield the guys over there.
Iron Guard again. That time it works.
Goes off.
Can't do anything about it.
And that's it for the hero phase.
Okay, so we'll let Michael move, and yeah. Alright guys, end of Legion of Azgorh movement phase on turn 2 is what the board's looking like. So, Fireglaves have moved up, and...
Everybody pretty much moved up.
Yeah, Michael will explain. I don't remember names.
These 2 Fireglaves ran so they can't shoot, but everybody else is just waddling around.
Alright, so like Michael said, into the shooting phase.
So these guys are going to shoot the Berserkers.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
For 2 hits.
Hitting on 4s. So it's 1 normal and 1 that's 2 damage, both at -1 round.
Okay, so just the one that's 2 damage. 6. Nope. And the other one on a 6. No. So that is 3. On 4 ups. All ignored. Wow, okay. Excellent. Who next?
So this unit of Fireglaves, put everything in your Grimwrath Berserker because he's the only one in range.
Makes me sad, but do it. Hurt him if you must. He actually loves it at this point. He's fine. So 3 regular, 1 at... That's 2 damage. Okay. All at -1 round. So the regular on a 5? Or the 2? So that failed. And then the 3 regulars on 5s as well. 1 passed. So there's... Okay, so yep, 4 damage. 4 ups to ignore because he's within 3 inches of 2 units. Ignored all but 1, so he goes down to 3 wounds remaining. Alright guys, Michael's firing the Magma Cannon all the way over here to the Hearthguard. So
it does 4 mortal wounds.
I don't know why I was grabbing dice, so 4 guys die, we'll peel them off. Next up is the Iron Demon getting ready to fire.
So I'm gonna charge it, overcharge it. So
who are you shooting into?
I'm shooting the Berserkers.
Okay, Berserkers again. So go for it.
Yep, so see if it hurts itself. It doesn't. So it does 46 shots. Wow.
That's still not high, even compared to the last time. Wow.
Hitting on 3. Dark Avenger.
But you roll pretty good, so.
And then wounding on 3s.
Still pretty good.
4 at -2 rend.
Ooh, so 6 up. Or no. Berserkers. So yeah, no save.
1 damage each.
4 up. Ignored 2 die. Alright guys, and that's it for shooting. So in the shooting phase, I lost 4 of my Arc Hearthguard and 2 of my Volkite Berserkers from the big blob right there. And that is it for shooting. So Michael's going to choose a charge.
So they're going to charge and they go nowhere.
Ouch. Yeah. So not on a 4. Anybody else?
Nope, nobody's charging.
Okay.
So combat, I'll start with these guys over here.
Okay. So going to get a good number of attacks. Do you want to pile in at all?
I don't need to.
Oh yeah, because you're on the baby bases. Yep. So you're within range of everybody. Must be nice to be on the smaller bases. That's honestly the bane of the Fyreslayer existence.
7. Yep.
6, I should really cut these clips, but I always forget to. Sorry, guys.
So hitting on 3.
Okay. Not bad.
Now wounding on 4s.
Ooh, ouch.
That's 5 at 1 rend.
Okay. So 6 up. Is that charged? Okay, that's definitely cocked. Nope. So 5 4-ups. Ignore 2, so 3 die. Just peel them off from the rear here. That is 3 guys dead. That's it, right? For over here?
That's it for
okay. Let's go do my Grimwrath. Berserker's going to swing his Great Axe into the 3 wound remaining Fireborn. So 3s. 3 hits, 3s to wound. 2 wounds, and rend 1.
So 6s. So 1 goes through.
3 damage. Only 1 again. Well, that's just how it happens.
I'm just going to roll both of them together again.
Yep, might as well.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Didn't help.
5
Hitting
hits.
on 4s. So 2 hits, no rend.
2 4-up armors. Saved 1.
D3 damage, so that's 3.
Oof. This will be enough to kill him. So 3 4-ups to ignore. Ignored 1, goes down to 1 wound remaining.
And then at the end of the combat phase, he'll take 2 mortal wounds.
Yep. Might as well do that now. So he dies. But let me check his rules real quick, guys. The Grimwrath Berserker is dead because he already fought, and I interpret the rules as such is that he does not come back to life to remain until the end of the phase since he's already dead and already fought, I mean. So that is it for the Grimwrath. Guys, over here, the main entertainment. So the Carl, he's going first. 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. And the rest of the Berserkers now, hitting on 4s. Not the entire unit, obviously, but the front rank that can hit. 2 attacks apiece. That's subpar. Actually, not that bad for 4s. Okay, so then 4s to wounds. Woo! That is more like it. Like it. So 7 at rend 1, yep.
Yep, they have Mystic Shield, so they keep their 4-up.
Okay.
So save 1, so 6 die.
Wow, okay, that went well for me. So 6 of those boys die, and that's it. No more fighting. So over to Battle Shock. I lost 3 guys here, so definitely fine on the roll of 1.
6 guys. The bravery 6, but 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, they don't have more than 10, so 2 guys run away.
Okay. And that is it. So that's the end of turn 2 in total. So Michael is controlling that objective, so you get 1 point again. So it's 2 to 5 in my favor. Okay, so now we're gonna roll off, see who goes initiative on turn 3. 4 and 2 again. Okay. We'll keep the turn order like we're playing 40k. And we'll go into turn 3 Fyreslayers. Guys, taking a step back, the Auric Hearthguard, they took 4 casualties last turn, and they are at Bravery 8 because +1 for having more than 10 models. So they... Ooh, so that's 10, so 2 Auric Hearthguard are going to run away. And that's that. So now we're going to go into turn 3 for Fyreslayers. Alright guys, so hero phase now, turn 3 for Fyreslayers. I'm going to go ahead and use the Rune of Awakened Steel and roll a d6 to see if it enhances itself. So on a 6, rend characteristics are going to be improved by 2 instead of just 1. And they are not, again. So just every rend characteristic in close combat is improved by 1 for me. So that's nice. In the rest of my hero phase, this... Rune Smiter is going to empower the Shooty Boys. This Rune Smiter is going to empower the Volkite Berserkers. The Auric Rune Sun is going to use his command ability to affect everybody on the board at this point, because they're all within his distance now, with the Grimwrath being dead, respectively. And he's going to go ahead and point at the Fireglaves over there that have the Demon Smith right behind them, and declare that he is going to come over there and punt their stunty booties off the table. I don't know. I figured that was kind of insulting. I don't like to use bad language on camera, guys, because, you know, I like to believe children watch this, and if they don't, well, thank you for crushing my hopes and dreams that I reach people's families. But yeah, I try to be family friendly here. So that's it for hero phase. We're gonna go into movement, and I'll be right with you. So into the movement phase, into the shooting. The movement phase for me, I just moved up the Auric Hearthguard and the Volkite Berserkers a little bit, and the Auric Runeson on Magmadroth is risking it for the biscuit, and he's just going deep to try and disrupt Michael's formations as best as he can. He has no other use than to be aggressive at this point. So, like I said, into the shooting phase, I'm going to start things off with the Auric Hearthguard, who have Runic Empowerment on them. So we're going to go ahead and do, starting things off, throwing axes are going to do 9 throws into the 1 wound
Fireborn.
Yeah, we're going to start things off with that. The rest of them are just going to hurl throwing axes into there. So here we go. Into the 1 wound die on 4s, and wounding on 4s. Rerolls some Runic Empowerment for 2. No rend.
So 3 up.
He's 5. Okay, and then 2 throwing axes into the Iron Guard unit. 4s and 4s. Oh, 2 wounds, no rend.
Up to go through.
Oh, of course, the throwing axes get the guys in armor. Alright, so next up, we're doing 8 shots of Magpikes into the 2 wound Fireborn, and all the rest of the Magpikes are firing into the Fire Glaives. Okay, so the Magpikes into the 2 wound Fireborn, hitting on 3s, missing 3, and wounding him on 4s. Re-rolling for Runic Empowerment. So that is 4 at rend 1.
So 6 up.
2 go through, and that's enough. And the rest of them firing into the Fire Glaives, hitting on 3s. Ooh, hot roll, and 4s to wound with rerolls from Runic Empowerment. So 6 at rend 1.
So 5 up, rerolling 1s. So save 2, 4 die.
Alright, so that is it for over here. Let me go ahead and calculate some more ranges. 6 Volkite Berserkers throwing axes into the Iron Guard. 4s. Ooh, ouch. And 4's wound. 1 wound.
4 up.
Nope, you're good. Alright guys, next up we got the Runeson here with his Magmadroth. So, now you guys got a good look at it. Here's the dice. So, first up we're going to use the Magmadroth's Roaring Firestorm against that nearest unit of Fire Glaives. So, I can't roll above their current number on a d6. They take d6 mortal wounds. For only 2. Oh well. And then he's going to go ahead and throw his axe and Wormslayer Javelins into them as well. So the throwing axe on 3. Hits, wounds on a 4. Wounds, no rend.
4 up. Nope.
Nope, 1 more guy dies. And then the Wormslayer Javelin. Hits, wounds on a 3. It does not wound. And then that is it for him. So next up, all those Volkites are going to hurl some throwing axes. Let me go measure again. 20 throwing axe attacks here. Going into the Iron Guard on 4s. Not a bad roll for just 4s and 4s. I'm not really expecting much. It's just extra attacks. It always helps though. So 4s to wound. Never complain about extra attacks. So, just 2. No rend. Got 1.
Well, they have Mystic Shield.
Oh, yep, they do. Okay, so he's fine. So that is it for shooting. So going into charge phase now, I'm going to go ahead and charge with the Volkite Berserkers here. Or roll 3 dice, actually. Oh,
you're good.
Yeah, definitely. Discard the lowest anyways, and they get a 12, so I'm going to move them in. And that is it for the Volkites here. They are charged in like so that's it for them. Next up is the Runeson on Magmadroth. He's going to charge, so 3d6, discard the lowest. He gets a 12 as well, okay. Runeson ending up like so. Alright guys, starting things off with Volkite Berserkers. So 2 guys here are swinging into the Fireborn, so hitting on 4s. And re-rolling all failed hit rolls because twin axes. Okay. Wounding on 3s. With 3 rolls for runic empowerment. 1 wound at rend 1.
You must live. 6 up.
Oh, he's good. Alright, so that's it for right there. So then the Carl going into the Fyreslayers there, hitting on 4s with rerolls because of axes. Okay, 3s. Rerolling because of runic empowerment. 2 wounds at rend 1.
So 5 up. One goes
Got
through.
1, 2 damage. So 2 Fyreslayers go down, and then 6 attacks from 3 other dwarves into that same unit, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling for twin hand axes. Okay. And wounding on 3s. 3 wounds at rend 1.
So 5 ups.
3 die. Ooh. Okay, and then lots more Volkites going into the Iron Guard. So hitting on 4s. Re-rolling all failed hit rolls for twin axes. Here we go. And good chunk of hits. And these wound on 3s. Re-rolling because runic empowerment. It's definitely cocked. Okay, and re-rolling these. Alright, so that is 8 at rend 1.
5 ups.
So save 4, so 4 Iron Guard die. And that's it for over here. So it's over to Michael, and we'll come right back. Activating these Iron Guard.
So hitting on 3s.
Missing 5. Hitting with 3.
4s. 1.
Okay.
-1.
So I have a 4-up save this turn because it did not charge, but it goes to a 5-up. Not saved. Just 1.
Yep.
4 damage, or 4-up. Ignored. So 20 or more models right now. Exactly on 20 actually. So that's it. So let me go ahead and do the Rune Sun now. Rune Sun is just going to do everything into these Fyreslayers to get rid of them. So 6 attacks with the claws and horns and the magma droth, hitting on 4s. Not re-rolling 1s against them because I don't view the Rune Sun's special ability as re-rolling 1s to hit with the magma droth because it doesn't affect the magma droth because he's a mount. That's what I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. So 4 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at rend 3.
I have been safe against 3.
Let me actually double check. I think it's rend 2. Guys, momentary madness. It is rend 2. So 2 saves at rend 2.
So 6s. Nope.
So 4 damage. So 4 Fyreslayers go down. Just so you guys know, it's rend 1, but then +1 for the Rune of Awakened Steel. I could have sworn the claws were rend 2, but I don't know why I thought that. So next up is his Javelin in close combat. So hits on a 3. Hits, wounds on a 4. It wounds. I don't think it has any rend. Okay,
Doesn't matter.
Just 1 damage. And that should be it for him. So over to you.
Well, now since we're here, I'm going to do my Demon Smith.
Okay.
Magma Droth is Dark Forged Weapon.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s. Or
2
no,
hits.
3s.
Okay, 1 hit.
Sorry. And wounding on 3s.
For 1
So
wound.
1 at -1 rend.
So 5 up. Saved. And that's it. You keep going.
Look at those guys.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were gonna. Never mind. I'm stupid. So, piling in like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh lord, I need more dice. Carl going first, sitting on 4s. 1 hit for 4s to wound. Nope. And everybody else hitting on 4s. That was a terrible roll. If only Pix could re-roll failed hit rolls. 4s to... Not a single wound. Okay. So, back over to you again.
So these Fireglades are going to go back. Only 2 can get in range, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. 1, no rend.
Oh, not saved.
1 damage.
Goes down to 10 wounds remaining. Oops. Okay. And that's it. So...
Guess you're done. So
Yep.
So this 1 Fireglade.
Yep, same thing.
Hit
Nope.
misses. And then the Fireborn.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
So 2 hits.
Hit rerolling 1s.
2
hits.
2 hits.
Hitting on 4s.
For
So 1 no rend.
So 5 up. Not saved.
Yeah, so it's D3 damage. So 1.
4 up to ignore. Not ignored, so 1 Berserker dies. Peel him off from the back. Sorry there, Tower. Anything else?
So my Castellan's gonna pile an attack.
Okay.
So actually one of the first times it will matter. The Chaos ability Rampaging Destructing doesn't go off.
Is that the 6 you get to pile in again? Or?
No, it's 6 and I get +1 to hit. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
oh, yeah. That's the Chaos Grain Allegiance
Yep.
thing.
So he has 3 attacks, hitting on 2s because he's gets +1 against order. Wounding on 3s. So that's 3 at -2 rend.
On who? Oh, your general's right
Yep,
there.
my general.
I forgot.
And he's short
So
like
3 minus 2?
everybody else.
Nope. No save.
3 damage each.
Holy mother of God. So 9. 4 ups to ignore. That was hardly negated, so 6 die. Going with
Ironsworn? Yep, so unpredictable destruction doesn't go off. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered since they're hitting on 2s because of the general's command trait. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 4s. So that's 5 at -1.
6 up armor. Save 1. 4 ups to ignore. Ignored 2. 2 more die. Alright guys, that's the end of combat here on turn 3 for me. So I'm going to go into Battle Shock. I lost 9 Berserkers there, so I roll a 2, so that makes it 11. They are bravery 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Or more than 10, because all those
take
guys.
a mortal wound from the Fireborn.
Oh, 4 to ignore. Okay. So he dies, and what did I say, 11?
Yeah.
I think so, so 12. And they still have over 10, so that means they're bravery 8, so 4 guys.
Guys lost 5, they're bravery 6, and it's +1 because of that guy, so...
Turns into a 6, and they all run.
Yep.
So that's it for those
Well,
guys.
these guys lost 3,
Mm-hmm.
bravery 6, so they're fine.
They're fine.
This guy lost 9,
So he runs away automatically.
and they lost 6, they're bravery 6, well, 7 because of him,
Mm-hmm.
which actually saves them.
Wow, yeah. So nobody runs away from that unit, and that's it. So going over to Michael's turn 3, and at the end of my turn, I get 3 more victory points, putting me at 8-2. So going over to Michael's turn 3. Alright guys, turn 3 for Legion of Azgorh.
So to start with, he is going to use his command ability Martial Contempt onto the Hearth Guard.
Yep.
So pretty much everybody in my army gets +1 to wound them.
Cool.
Then that Demon Smith is going to cast Arcane Shield.
Okay.
It goes off.
Okay.
And he is going to run, I guess it's Mystic Shield. Because he's going to try to Arcane Bolt that guy.
Okay. Goes off, D3 mortals. Ouch for 2, so boop boop. Going down to 8 wounds remaining.
And my Banner Bear is going to keep his banner planted.
Is that it for him?
Yes.
Okay. On a 1, you take mortal wounds. Nope. Okay. Because of acid,
Yeah.
or
Fire blood.
fire blood, not acid blood. I'm not Tyranids. So,
That's it for the hero phase.
Okay, we're gonna let Michael move, guys, into the movement phase. The only things that really moved are over here, and not much moved.
Fireglaves, pretty much.
Yeah, so Michael's gonna start right here.
Yep, so the Demon Smith is gonna use his once per game ability, the Blood of Hashut, and he's gonna throw that on the Magma Drop and do D3 mortal wounds. So that's 3 mortal wounds.
Going down to 5 wounds remaining.
And then this unit of Fireglaves is going to shoot to him. The unit leader is going to use this Naphtha Bomb. So on a 2-up it does D3 mortal wounds. So you take 2 mortal wounds.
3 wounds remaining. I forgot you said they had napalm grenades pretty much.
Yep. And everybody else is going to shoot at him.
Okay.
They get +1 to hit because of the leader. So 3.
Command trait.
Oh man, that's...
Wow. Ouch, that sucks.
They're wounding on 3s because they get +1 for shooting monsters.
Yep. So
1.
4 up, or 5 up, I guess? Nope.
1 damage.
Going down, 2 wounds remaining.
And then over here...
Are you done shooting him?
Yes, I am.
D6 for blood. How many wounds did I even have? I believe it was 6. Yeah. Dang it. If I were to roll a 3, I think I needed a 1 through 3. Who cares?
So this Demon Smith is going to throw the Blood of Hashut onto the Berserker, so it's 1 mortal wound.
This is going to be a 5 up. Nope. 1 dice. Go ahead and pull away that guy. Should probably move away all those Berserkers that are right there.
So is that? Should move.
So all those guys firing into the Hearth card?
Yep.
Okay.
And 1 guy's out of range.
Okay.
So they're hitting on 4s. And they're wounding on 3s because of the command ability. So 5s are 2 damage. So 1 that's 2 damage, 2 is normal, all at -1 rend.
Just the 1 and 2 damage is 6 up. Doesn't matter. And then 2 normal ones, 6 ups. Doesn't matter, so 4 guys die.
Gonna shoot into the Hearth Guard.
Cannon into the Hearth Guard.
They're gonna do 4 mortal wounds.
4 more guys die. So there's that. So that is 8 Hearth Guard dead. So that's gonna suck for Battle Shock.
Yeah. True, but I feel like I'm gonna be safe and shoot them with the Iron Demon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna overcharge it, and I don't hurt myself. So I do 46 shots.
So 9
Better,
plus 6 is 15.
Better than it has been.
Yep, so that's all hitting on 4s, right?
Well, it's normally hitting on 4s, but hitting on 3s because
I'm order.
Yep.
Okay.
3s. And now wounding on 2s because of the command ability. And double check. So he gives rerolls of 1, but I'm gonna double check if it applies to war machines. Yep, friendly units. So reroll. Oh, that's also 1. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at -2.
On Hearth Guard? They're all dead then. Alright, so that's the Hearth Guard all white. They're shooting, so they're going to charging.
So the Iron Demon's going to charge.
Yep, it's going to go help. So, is that it for charging?
Yep, that's it for charging.
Who do you want to fight with?
I'll go ahead and fight with my Castellan, because he did so well last time.
Yep.
Pile in. 3 attacks hitting on 2s because of his command ability. And he is wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s up. So 1 at -2 rend.
No save.
So 3 damage.
Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 ups. So 5 ups to ignore. Ignored 1, 2 die. My turn to Volkites. So 4 attacks from these 2 guys over here going into the Fireborn. Try and get rid of him. So hitting on 4s. Re-rolling. And wounding on 3s. Re-rolling for runic empowerment. 3 wounds at Rend 1.
Rend 1, so 6 up.
And got him. So the Fireborn goes down. And the rest of the attacks from the Volkites going into the Iron Guard, hitting on 4s with re-rolls because they're twin axes. Alright, and wounding on 3s with re-rolls. So that is 6 at Rend 1.
No one to have Mystic Shield, so it goes back to 4. So 3 go through.
Yep. 3 more Iron Guard go down. And that is it. So back over to you.
Demon Smith's going to attack. I'm going to roll for the Unpredictable Destruction. Doesn't go off. So he has 2 attacks hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3. So 1 at -1.
5 up. Nope.
D3 damage.
Wow. Ooh. Good. Okay, back over to me. Volkites. 2 attacks with the Carl here, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 1 wound at Rend 1, or Rend 2 actually.
Rend 2, so 6 up. Yep.
2 damage. Alright, and the rest of these attacks are from the other Volkites in there, hitting on 4s. Ow, there we go, thank you. And that was not a bad roll at all. And these wound on 4s. That is 6 wounds at Rend 2.
So 6s.
And they're all gone. So that's the whole Chaos Dwarf unit here, and that's it over here. So back over to Michael, going into the Volkites.
Yep, so normal hand and force, but 3s general. And then wounding on 4s. Nothing.
Oh wow. Okay, so now my Rune Son, I gotta look up his damage characteristics. Attacks, claws and horns, and the magma draw. 4s. 1 hit. No wounds. And the Wormslayer Javelin, 4. Nope. So that's it.
That's my Iron Swarm to
Yep.
Berserkers.
Go for it.
Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the banner.
Okay.
So that's 6 at -1 Rend.
So 6, 6 ups. I can think. Nope. 6 5-ups. So 5 more die. In combat, so going into battle shock, I lost 8 Volkite Berserkers there, so 8 plus 6, that whole unit is dead.
And
so that's it over here.
And the Iron Sworn lost 3.
Yep.
Their bravery 7 because of the banner. So that's 3, 7.
Yep, so you're good again. And that's it. So now we roll off to see who goes into turn 4. Okay, Fyreslayers turn 4. This is going to be quick. They're going to runic empower each other over there. Command ability. And he's going to stare at them and be like, nah fam, you ain't, and they're gonna get insulted. And that's it for hero phase, so we're gonna go straight into movement, and I'll be right back literally in like 20 seconds. Guys, Fyreslayers turn 4 into the movement phase. Board is looking like this. So I had the Volkites here move up, Nangdroth staying put in combat. The 2 Rune Smiters have moved up, and yeah, they're just blocking the way to prevent Michael from grabbing that objective. So going into the shooting phase, I'm going to have 6 Volkite Berserkers throw throwing axes into the Demon Smith here, so hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. There we go. Oh, I also use the rune of, I think it's called Searing Heat, that any wound roll of a 6 or more is +1 to the damage. So that's going to be 2 damage, but no rend.
Save 4.
Didn't matter. Alright, so now into shooting with a magma draw. Roaring Firestorm into those guys. There's 7 of them, so I can't roll below that, or above that on a d6. They take d3 mortal wounds for 2. And his Wormslayer Javelin and Throwing Axe into the Demon Smith. So the Javelin, nope. The Throwing Axe, nope. And now the Runesmire's Throwing Axe into the Iron Guard. Hits. It does wound.
3 up. Nope.
Got one. And the other Rune Smiter throwing it into the Fireglaves. Hits. Wounds. He got
one because of the armor. Nope.
Oh, he got one too. All right. So that is it for shooting. So into charging, we'll do the Volkites. 3d6, discarding the lowest and re-rolling one of my choice. Reroll 3. Nope, discarding the lowest. So they get a 9-inch charge. So let me measure this and movement. Kites sitting up like this, throwing their bladed sling shields into that Demon Smith. 6s cause mortal wounds. Ooh, he just got sling shield to death. So that's more like it. That's 7 mortal wounds. So I believe that's him dead. Yep. And that's it for him. So that's it for combat, actually. So into the battle shock.
Yeah, their leadership 7 effectively is the banner. Good. Same thing over there. They're good.
They have a +1 to their roll, so it becomes a 6. Does that matter?
What, these guys?
No, them, because he pointed at them.
And you would need to roll a 5 for someone to rand. I got a.
You rolled a 5 on them.
Did I?
Yeah. Okay, so
and these guys over here, they're good.
Okay, so roll a 1. That was actually like the first time. Well, no, I think you rolled a 4 earlier and somebody ran. But most of the time you rolled 1s and 2s for battle shock. It's better than me. So that is it. So over to you for turn 4.
Okay.
You want to roll straight in your hero phase?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see. Out of range. So I guess he is going to use his command ability to put martial contempt on that guy just for fun. He's going to keep his banner planted.
Cool.
This guy's going to... Let's see, can I arcane bolt somebody? Guess I'll bolt that guy.
Okay. You definitely got it for D3.
Yeah. But it's not like 3.
3. Wow. Okay. So he goes down to 2 wounds remaining. That's 5 wounds. Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
That's it in the hero phase.
Movement. We'll be right back. Move phase is what the board's looking like. So the Fireglaves moved up over here. Cannon swiveled around. So did the Iron Demon and its escort. They're all moving up.
Yep. So these 4 guys are going to shoot to the magma drop.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. They're in range with the leader.
With 3 hits.
Wounding on 3s because they get +1 to wound against monsters.
2.
Luckily, 2 at -2.
He's dead. So, ka-chow. My general died. Woohoo! Told you he dies every single time.
The magma cannon's going to shoot to them.
Okay.
Doing nothing.
Woo!
And this is going to overcharge. It doesn't hurt itself.
Yep.
And it does... That's more like it.
Uh-oh. That's 12, 14, 17 shots. Holy crap.
Hitting on 3s.
Excuse me, guys. So...
and wounding on 3s, rerolling 1 banner. Didn't help, says 9 at -2, rend.
9, no save, yeah, because they have 5 up outside of close combat. Their shields don't help them.
So that was 9.
9 4-ups. So 6 die. And that's that. Anything else?
These Fyreslayers over here?
Yep. Going into the 2 wound rune smiter.
Well, I'm going to be a little bit greedy. And 4 of them are going to shoot him, and the other 5 are going to shoot the full health one.
Okay.
So the 4 hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So 1.
Rend.
1.
5-0. Okay, cock. Nah. So it goes into 1 wound. I'll move in a minute.
And the other one, that guy, is hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s because of the martial contempt command ability.
For
so,
2?
2, but 1's at 2 damage.
I guess the 2 damage one on a 5-0 is saved. The other one is also saved. Alright, so anything else?
That's it for shooting, but charging, they're gonna charge.
Okay. Alright, let me go bump him down to 1 wound and we'll fight. Alright, and Michael's Castellan General Bro is going to try and charge 9 inches and he does not make it. Okay, so that is it. Combat.
Yep, so over there, yeah, 5 guys in range.
Oh yeah, look how they charge, by the way, guys. Yeah. So, here we go.
5 guys hitting on 4s. Now wounding on 5s. 1 at no rend.
4 up. He's alive. Okay. He's going to fight back. I think he hits on 4s. Yeah, no. So, that's it. Battle shot for me. I lost 6 guys here, so 1 runs. Boop. And that's it.
So
battle shot for you? Nope.
No. I got 3 points because I took 1 from you.
Yeah. Alright, so going into turn 5 now. Oh, double 6s. I got it again. So turn 5 for me is going to be quick. Hero phase, he's going to runic empower himself, I guess, and I'll go into movement. Guys, into my movement phase on turn 5 for Fyreslayers. The only thing that happened was my rune spider rear ran. He's hiding behind the building there, trying to block some line of sight, get away from people, etc., and survive. The rest of the Volkites moved up, so there is going to be 7 throwing axes into Michael's General here on 4s. Also use the rune that makes me immune to battle shock. I don't really know why I wanted to do that, but it might pay off, who knows. Force to wound. There is 4 wounds.
And so 4 up save, re-rolling.
For 1 wound.
And he has the Chaos Talisman, so on a 5 up I ignore it. Nope.
Okay. So there's 1 wound down on the big guy there. And now to charge. So here we go. Okay, 10 inches, that's more than enough than what I want to do, so here we go. Charging into a real big mess like that. Into the charge phase, the Volkites here are going to throw their sling shields into Michael's General, so on 6s it's mortal wounds. None. Dang. Okay, so let me get some more dice. The Carl going into Michael's General, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound. Rend 1.
So 5 up.
Saved. Okay. And there is 4 Volkites going into the Fyreslayers over here, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. That is 2 at Rend 1.
5 ups.
Got 1. The rest of them into the Iron Guard. 4s and 4s. Not bad. 4s. 3 wounds at Rend 1. Oh. Saved them all. Wow, that was really bad for me. Okay, wow. All those attacks and I did 1 wound. So Michael's gonna go over there and kill my rune smiter, it looks like.
Well, probably not. Apparently attaching giant blades to your guns doesn't make them much better.
Kinda like Necron warriors.
Yep. And 5s. That 1.
Nah, not even warriors. Necron Immortal is what I'm thinking about. Huh, 4 up. Nope, he died. Finally. Turn over here.
Yep, you're gonna start with these Fireglaves, hitting on 3s because of the general, and then 5s, wounding on
2 5-ups. Save 1. 5 up to ignore. Nope, 1 dies. Boop.
6, 8, and then so the Iron Sworn hitting on 2s, the command ability, trait, and wounding on 4s. So that's 4 at -1.
So 6 ups. Nope. 5 ups. Wow, saved all but 1. So 1 more guy perishes.
And General.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
3 hits.
Wounding on 3s. So rerolling 1s because of the, I think, it's totally within 15, so cocked.
No, so just 1.
Just 1. 3 damage.
So 3 5-ups. Ignored 1, 2 more die. Anything else?
The train's in range. It's going to pile in. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. So 2, no rends.
Saved 1.
2 damage.
5 ups to ignore again. Oh no, 2 more die. Okay, and that's it. Battle shock.
They lost 1. They're fine.
And I'm immune to battle shock this turn because of the rune. So that's it. Going over to your turn 5.
Well, hero phase. Gonna arcane bolt.
Yep. Passed. B3.
2.
So 2 6-ups now. 2 more die. Boop boop.
And he's gonna Plants Banner, and he's gonna put Martial Contempt on them, so I get +1 to wound them.
Okay.
And then movement. No one's gonna move. Shooting.
Yep.
The vacuum can's gonna shoot them. If there's less than 10, so I only roll 1 dice and do 4 mortal wounds.
4 6-ups. Wow. 2 die. Boop. Boop.
And the Iron Demon's gonna overcharge into him.
Yep.
It's fine. And it does not good shots.
Yeah, 7, 9, 10 shots, I think.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s because of Martial Contempt. So that's 4, 6, 7 at -2 rend.
So good, just goes through. So 6-ups. They're wiped out. So that's all the Volkites. Alright guys, and that's the end of the game. So these Volkites being gone, I only have 1 model left on the board, and that is the Rune Smiter. I don't know if you guys can see him, but he's back there hiding. And that's it. That's the only model I have left, and it's the end of turn 5, and we can't do anything to each other anymore. So I win. I think I have 13 victory points to Michael's 8, so I win on victory points alone. So that's it. So good game, sir.
Yep, good game.
So if you guys never seen Legion of Azgorh, there you go. Thankfully, I did not get double turned. I was very lucky for that. But even without the double turn, the shooting in this army is very brutal. So
especially when you finally got close enough that you could get +1 to wound.
Yeah. So I definitely risked it for the biscuit in this game, and it paid off narrowly here in the end. But it also helped that I had a crap ton of bodies that are all now dead. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So we will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye. Have a good one.